There's this one song in Psalm chapter 90, which is very interesting, and there's a line in that song, verse 13 of that chapter, which says that so teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. You see, if you think about this verse, for you to be able to learn how to number your days, you have to be wise. You cannot be able to have that mind of understanding that this day I have to do this and this and this. This day I have to take time to come and see what I have accomplished, like what we studied in Genesis chapter 1 verse 31 on the previous episode. So if you go to the background of this verse, verse 13, we see that Moses wrote this song informing the Israelites how they need to confess their sin, how they need to repent in their daily life, because he saw that the lives of human beings is fragile, the lives of human beings is weak, and at any point in their life they can die, like the way the soldiers of the Egyptian were swept away by water. They had come to kill the Israelite, but instead they died. So this tells us that our life is fragile. At any point in our life, we can be an old story. You can be a story in which we'll be narrating to people that you lived and you did this and this and this. So therefore, Moses is teaching the Israelites how they need to confess each and every single day of their life, how they need to repent. And therefore, as he comes to verse 13, so teach us to number our days. He's like the peak of his song, like the main line in which we have to take keen interest, that at the end of the day or at the end of the week, after we have done our work, we have to sit and search our souls. We have to sit back and pray to God and really confess our hearts to God, because if we do not confess and repent, then therefore that means when we die, we'll just die and we'll have no hope for the future. There's a statement that Brother Nick on our last week episode, he shared that if there is no hope for life after death, then there is no meaning of life in its entirety. So therefore, living a life in each and every single day and having a hope that I'm right with God, you have a hope that even if I die even right now, I know that when God comes the second time, I'll be able to rise and go to heaven with him. So therefore, we can learn that we need to seek God wisdom, to be able to be that wise, to number our days, to be able to know what we need to do each and every single day of our life, so that at the end of our lives, we know that we've lived a life worth living and a life in which that it has pleased God. We know we are sinners, but by God's grace, we can be able to live a life in which it can please God. And we see that in the life of David and the life of Abraham. They lived a life and they pleased God. Enoch and also Moses and Elijah. Those are the example of people we can draw a lesson from and be able to live like the way they lived and have hope for the future, even after our death. And with that, may God bless you so much.